Hang on just a minute, guys. Oops. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have some information for you guys about a new game console that is coming out in 2026. But before we get started in on this, I want to thank you guys for being a part of the channel and supporting the channel as well. And for those of you who are new, haven't yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your bell notifications so therefore you won't miss any news here on the channel as well. Anyway, I want to give a very big special shout out to my moderator, Dawn. As a matter of fact, I don't know if she's here on the live stream just yet. So let's see who all we have in the chats. But anyway, guys, there's a very big news update. I'm not taking the credit for this. If you guys want to know exactly who to credit for this, Don and Robert, feel free to go ahead and give them the credit for that. As a matter of fact, news update for you guys. There is going to be a new PlayStation system coming out. It's going to be the PlayStation 6, and it will be subjected to be released in the year of 2026. No set date, no set time is actually given at this particular point in time. So if you do want to find out more information about it, I have it linked in the description below. Feel free to check it out and let me know what your thoughts are. Hey sis, how you doing? As a matter of fact, I just started out my intro with PlayStation. Matter of fact, I telling my viewers that I'm not taking credit for this. I'm actually giving credit to you guys for this as well. So I'm doing okay. And by the way, I haven't been able to find that game on mobile. So I don't know if they managed to format the cover photo for the game, or they very well could have changed the name of it. But I think I might have possibly found it. I'm not exactly sure. So if I do happen to find it, I will send you a video on that as well. Or not a video, but I will send you a screenshot of the name of the game. So anyway, guys, like I said, that game system for console, that system is going to be getting released in 2026. Like I said before, say this again, no set time, no set dates, no nothing like that, because nobody really knows when these systems are going to be coming out. It could be coming out maybe as early as January all the way through December. So with that being said, now once again, guys, I'm not taking the credit for this. If you guys want to give somebody credit for that, Don and Robert are the two people to thank for this. These are some wonderful people, really good friends. But on my behalf, family. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you would like to add to the channel, chats are open for anyone who'd like to join. The only thing that I ask is let's keep everything professional. Let's keep everything calm, cool, collect. Let's not try to spam the chats. If you guys aren't exactly familiar with what I do, I talk about a little bit of everything, plus gaming and new game releases and stuff like that. I also do tech on here as well. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you'd like to ask me, feel free to join the chats. My chats are open right over here, on the top of the left-hand side of my screen. You guys won't be able to see it on your end unless you swipe up. Then your chats will be on the bottom. And just note for the records, if there's any type of derogatory remarks here on the channel, those remarks will be removed. And there's a good chance you'll be timed up for 15 minutes. So, moderators, if you actually happen to see somebody pop into the chats and make some type of derogatory remark, let me know. I'll check it out, and I will definitely time them out. If you're not able to, if you haven't got a chance to figure out how to time somebody out, let me know. I'll do that right here in the chats as well. And I won't even have to leave the chats to do it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything pertaining to anything that I've mentioned, if there's something that you would like to know about game systems and what type of software that's going to be running, that I do not have an answer for just yet, but give it time. I will do some research and find out exactly what all it has in it. And therefore, when I happen to find out, you, the viewers on here, will also know exactly what's going to be running. So, like I said, let's keep this in mind. Please, if you're joining the chats for the first time, please be respectful to not only myself, the host, but also be respectful to my moderators and my other viewers. Derogatory remarks will not be tolerated here on the channel, guys. So please, let's keep this professional. Because if you guys are having issues with other viewers on here, please do not bring that to my channel, because I will kick you out. First time, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Second time, without a doubt, you'll be out. So anyway, I digress. Moving on to the next topic. There is also a game on Steam. It's called Contractville. I'm not sure if you guys have actually heard of this game or not. It's kind of almost somewhat similar to a Junkyard Simulator and also a couple other games. If you guys haven't seen that yet, check it out. It's available on Steam. The game has already been released, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. If you're wondering if they have a demo to that game, unfortunately, there is no demo release. But like I said, the game is made available directly for Steam. You might be able to find it on Game Pass, Epic Games, etc., etc. So check there and let me know what you think. And if there's something that I'm missing, by all means, please feel free to jump into the chats. Let me know, and I will try to rectify the situation the best way I know how. Anyhow, I'm not the only one that's going to tell you guys this. I'm sure my moderators will actually tell you this. Be respectful on this live, please and thank you. But without further ado, let's dive into the real news. Well, I gotta find a lighter that works, guys. Because I'm kind of lacking a little bit of firepower here. Oh, we have sparkage. We have fire. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to bring to your guys' attention, that there is going to be a new game console system coming out for 2026. Does that sound about right, sis? I hope I got the year correct on that. If not, I I do convey my apology. But anyway, fantastic. So, if you guys have questions you would like to ask me, chats are open. Drop a comment in the chats, or if you want to drop your comments in the comment section, you guys are more than welcome to do that too. So, anyway, as I was saying, moving on to the next topic. There are going to be some very new game releases coming out. Fantastic. There's going to be some new game releases coming out. Some of them may have already dropped by now, but Bodycam has already been out, and it's been out for quite a while. I did not know, I did not realize that, but I went to look it up, and sure enough, guys, Bodycam is actually now available on PC. That game right there was actually done by two devs or a single dev, whichever one. If you guys want to check out the trailer to that game, you can find it on Steam. You might be able to find it on Epic Games and Game Pass. Don't quote me 110% on Game Pass because I know absolutely nothing about it. Basically, where I play all my games is I get all my games on Steam. So I think it pretty much manifests for itself. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock my computer. I gotta do something right quick. Oops. Ah. Damn it. There we go. Third time's a charm. Got it. Anyway, guys, um, and just to kind of verify something, I'm going to move my camera over here to my other computer. Oh, wow. Look at this. Double. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and slide this back. Put my camera down here. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Like I said, I do have all my games on Steam, so I'm going to go ahead and open that file up right quick. I'm going to move my camera in a little closer. I know, hang on just a second, guys. Try to get this set up to where you guys will actually be able to see this better. I might have to brighten up my screen. Hang on while I do that right quick. Oh, wait a minute. Max brightness. All right. Just bear with me for a moment. There are some games that are in my library that I don't play. So if you guys want to check these games out, these are all the games I've got. Hopefully hopefully everyone can see this okay. If not, let me know in the chats. And okay, fantastic. Slide this up here a little closer. There we go. So this is my whole entire library here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and move my cursor over here and scroll down so you guys can actually see that without my fingers intercepting the view here. If by chance I'm able to get this onto my OBS studios, I will be doing some live streaming probably sometime here in the near future. There is no exact set date for my live stream, guys. So if I do happen to live stream, I will definitely put that in the description below, let you know where you can find all these games for those of you who are basically popping in for the first time. I will leave it linked in the description below. And if you guys are having trouble downloading Steam, you come to the right spot. And as a matter of fact, I'll show you exactly where to go and how to download it. So, I mean, the steps are really simple. But if you guys happen to, let me pop this back over here for, I'm going to set this right here. And I'm actually going to put it right over here. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that better. Okay. GTA 5, I actually do have that game, but I don't have it downloaded and installed yet. A couple games that I've actually played and actually have beat. I'll show you a couple games that I played from the very beginning all the way to the end. This game right here, I have played this one. I have also beat this game. That's the first version of it. That's Do 6. And this game right here, I've actually played this on a mobile device, and I've also beat this game as well. So if you guys have any questions about if you're downloading this particular game or the other one specifically, and you're having an issue trying to get into certain places, let me know in the chats. And if I'm on a live stream and you guys have questions about that particular game or those particular games to be exact, oh, excuse me, go ahead and leave your comment in the chats and we'll go from there. And now right here, guys, oh, wait a minute. I know what's going on here. Just bear with me for a moment. I'm not connected to the internet. That's why it's not letting me get into there. So just give me a moment. All right, we'll try this again. I'm left clicking for my mouse, and if you happen to see a code error, just go to your library and then go back over here. And what that'll do is this will basically refresh the whole entire page. And this will put you right into your store. And now if you're looking to download a game specifically and you're looking for a name of a game that you're looking for directly, this is where you'll go to. This is your search bar up here on Steam. Because right now I'm in the store because it's highlighted in blue. You go over here to the top right hand corner, right here where my cursor is. You go right in that box. You left click if you're on PC, left click your mouse, which means you'll use your LMB, and you'll type in the name of the game that you're wanting to download and play. So for example, I'm going to show you just how simple it is to do this on PC. And just to let you guys know, the Steam app is free for PC. So it's not going to cost you anything to download. So I got my camera set up pretty high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here in front of my PC so you'll actually be able to see me get a chance to type in the name of a game, for example. Oops, wait a minute. Damn it. For like Farmer's Dynasty, for example, you got the first version that's $29.99. Plus you can also get the DLCs cheap. As a matter of fact, there's different prices for different trailers. This is the actually this is the second version. I'm sorry. Farmer's Dynasty 2. This game is still pending release, guys, and nobody knows exactly when this is going to be released. Up here at the very top, it says planned release date 2024. And if you guys are looking to order the game, you can always come down here and add that to your wish list. And if you're not exactly sure exactly how to do that, I'll show you how to do it real quick. So you'll click wish list. It says please log in. For some odd oh, here we go. So you come up here to your wish list right here, and Farmers Dynasty 2, and you'll just kind of go down here to the bottom, and what you'll see, it says coming soon. So like I said before, guys, nobody really knows exactly when these games are going to be launched. Fantastic. Nobody knows exactly when these games are going to be launched. So if you guys want to know more about this, it's very simple. So say, for instance, now if you want to go back to the home page, you want to go back into that, what you'll do is you'll come over here, you'll click on Steam, but first thing you'll do is you'll download the game first. Actually, let me back out of this all the way. Yes, it does kind of pick up right where you left off. So if you actually bump a key on your, or not bump key, if you actually hit the LMB and you're on the red X up there on the far right hand side, and you do log back into that, it will take you right back to the page. So then therefore you don't have to retype anything else into that search bar. It just take you right back to that page. So since I went all the way back, this is what it's coming down to. It's going to come back as error code. So if you want to get out of that, you want to refresh the page, you can either do it right here. If it doesn't want to seem to go through, and here's what you do, you go to library, and then you switch back to store, and there you go. Now your page is open. It also does, you can also get Xbox games to play for, no, maybe not for PC, but maybe some might be compatible for that. So if you want to check out Farmers Dynasty again, you'll type it in. Oops. So the first version is $29.99, and the second version down below here, right where you see that little icon going back and forth. This is the second version of it, but they also have, okay, these down here are the DLCs. Like potatoes and beets, that's a DLC. Farmers Dynasty Official Guide, that's $9.99. Farmers Dynasty Machines Pack, that's $2.99. You basically get a whole new harvester, like the combine and stuff like that. You get other tractors in there, so you get like newer, updated versions. But there's one way that you can actually play it. You got to play it by story mode, and once the subtitles pop up, and you don't really want to listen to the subtitles, just hit the RMB, which is the right mouse button. You'll hit the, okay. So let me show you. You got your LMB here. That's your left mouse button. RMB is your right mouse button. You'll click this when the story mode pops up, and that will actually bypass the story mode. So then therefore you don't have to listen to all your players talk, and it kind of does speed up the game. That's if you are wanting to go through the game very quickly. There's also greenhouses that you can actually buy. There's real estate on there, like different fields. Oh shit, I just knocked my camera over. There's different real estates, like fields and stuff like that. You can buy other fields. Matter of fact, you could probably own all the fields on the whole entire map. So if you guys are wanting to check that out, you guys are more than welcome to. But if you already have the game installed, you don't need to come to the store to download it. So what you'll do is you'll come over here to your library, and what you'll do is you'll scroll down. Everything is in alphabetical order, guys. So if you happen to see something in alphabetical order, Farmer's Life, that's a demo, which is basically early access. The Forest. So basically, if it doesn't matter what system that, it doesn't matter how many computers you have, but if they're all connected to the internet, then chances are you'll find it. And if you can't find the game specifically, then you go up here into your search bar here. Oops, wrong one. And then right here, it'll pop up. And there you go. And if you're wanting to install the game, it's very simple. You just hit install. And then down here, since I don't have room, since I don't exactly have the room in this PC, this little box right here will light up blue, just like you see right here. You'll go ahead and click install. And just wait for the installation to complete. Once it completes, you're good to go. If you guys want to check out your downloads, you go to this right here, go down to where it says manage downloads. And if you see something here that says Steam redistributables, you do not want to delete that because that can actually cause issues for the game itself. So if you guys want to go back to your library, just go up here, you click on library, it takes you right back to the actual page. Miss Survival. This right here, this is a new release, early access. See, I'll show you the games that are early access, guys. So if you want to see that, I'll show you which ones are new releases. Bigfoot. This is an actual game. It's already up. Nope, I'm not trying to download that. So if you guys want to find out more about what the game is like, just scroll down to the very bottom to where you see all of these. And down here, you can actually click the little video icon right there, and you can actually see what the game is all about, because every single game that they have here on Steam actually has this little section down here. And see, I can actually I can move my camera with one hand. My PC's my laptop is in fact touchscreen, in case you guys didn't know that. You see the little squiggly mark that it's following my finger. That's what I like about this computer. It's touchscreen. So therefore, if you guys have any questions about certain games that you'd like to see on here, let me know. And let's go back to library. And if there's something you would definitely like to see, and if I'm able to pull up the video, I got to be careful of the music that's on here on some of these games, guys, because a lot of this music on here could be copyright. And I don't know what it is about YouTube, but they've been hitting people with copyrights left and right. And see, the thing is now, if you're monetized and you get a copyright strike, they could demonetize your channel. So that's always something you definitely want to be careful of. You definitely want to be very leery about that as well. Like, for example, I got the video game Ready or Not. If I want to find that, it's probably in here somewhere, but if I want to look for it again, again, guys, this is you want to go up here into your search bar, because that could be your best friend. You don't actually have to type in the whole name, because once you type in like part of it down here where the box is blue, you will actually see the name right there. Just click on that, and that'll just pull this page right here up for you. Now, if you guys want to go down to the bottom and you want to see what that game's all about, it's very simple. I do apologize about the lag, guys. So if you want to see some of the graphics in the game, Hang on a second and I'll pull some things up here for you, okay? This is like some of the graphics that are in the game. It's not exactly the greatest, but it does kind of give you a vague idea because there's a lot of dark spaces and stuff like that. Um, for example, here you go. Your team is actually a SWAT team, Special Weapons and Tactical Unit. So you guys can basically check this out. And a lot of things when they do start coming out with games like this, there are going to be bugs at the very beginning. So if you guys happen to notice any stuttering, any skipping, or something like that, just jump onto the community page and let the devs know. So the more complaints that they actually get about certain certain aspects of the game, skipping, stuttering, I can show you exactly how to take care of the stuttering problem, but I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be the root cause. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come out of that. You're going to come down here to your little Windows icon here. You're going to right click. You'll go up to where it says Device Manager. Right here. This is what you're going to look for. Device Manager. You're going to left click that. It's going to open up a small page. You come up here to this. You'll come up here to this little box right here. Left click on your mouse. You're going to come down to where it says Display Adapters. There's a little arrow right next to it. You click on that. Then you're going to right click the Intel. It's going to be the if you guys are using an Intel, it's going to be the Intel RHUD Graphics 600. So this computer would not be able to support the game. So you're going to right click that. You're going to come over here to where it says Update Driver. You're going to left click on your mouse. Again, guys, I basically did this video before. So you're going to come down here, search automatically for update or search automatically for drivers. You're going to left click that, or if you want to do it manually, that could take more time. So if you want to do it automatically, you'll click that, and then you'll come down here to where it says search for updates, or excuse me, search for updated drivers on Windows Update. You're going to left click there. That's going to take you to your Windows Update page. Windows 11, I don't have that installed. I don't have the space for this, guys. I've already tried this a couple times. Unless I remove Steam from my laptop, then I should probably have enough space for it. But if you actually happen to see a page like this pop up and you actually happen to see Windows 11, you want to download and install that if you want to switch over to Windows 11. So therefore, that will actually upgrade your software or update it, not upgrade it. Sorry. So that right there, once you do that, you run the update. Make sure that your computer is plugged in. Make sure that you have a constant power flow to it. Leave your computer on. Do not make the attempt to shut your computer off, because that could also very well interrupt the update, and that could very well cause issues in the long run. So when you let the update complete, your computer will shut itself off, but it will reboot itself. You let the computer just run everything through. Let it power down, get a power back up. Just be sure that you're installing the app, and I'll show you another way that you can tell if the update went through, and you don't even have to check your memory to do so. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here, take your mouse to your Windows icon, you're going to go into your settings and updates and security. This is where you're going to want to go, guys. So you're going to come down here. You're going to wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wrong page. Sorry. You're going to come to where it says system. I don't know why I said security and updates. And then you're going to come down here to where it says about. You're going to click on that. And right here, it'll tell you exactly what software you're running. Edition, Windows 10, or if you're on Windows 11, it'll say Windows 11. Okay. So basically you're gonna go into your settings, then you're gonna go to where it says system. It'll either be on the top or the very bottom. You'll find where it says about, you'll click on that, you'll scroll down, and you look for the edition. Once you see edition, you look over to the right of that, it'll tell you exactly what software you're running. Either Windows 10 or Windows 11, or it can go all the way back to Windows 7. So if you guys have questions that you'd like to ask, please feel free to ask me. If there's something I can assist you with, have at it. So this is basically basically what I'm doing. This is more of a how-to tutorial, how to go about checking your operating system. So if you ever have any specific issues and you're not sure exactly what operating system you're running, again, in case you might have missed it, I'm basically take you back through it again. Okay. So second time. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to where your little Windows icon is. All right. It's right here. You're going to, damn it. So what you're going to do is you're going to click that. You're going to come up here to your settings. You're going to left click there. You're going to come up here to where it says system. You'll left click on your mouse if you don't have a touchscreen PC. You're going to scroll all the way to the very bottom and you're going to see this where it says about. So you're going to come down here, click on that. Then you're going to come down here to where it says edition, and you're going to see it right here. Windows specifications. It's going to be the first one below that, Windows Edition, Windows 10 Pro. Okay. And if you want to opt out of that, you're more than welcome to. Another thing that you definitely want to do too, guys, I'm going to show you something else. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to clear your history. So for those of you who don't know much about computers, pay attention because I think you're going to want to see this. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to Microsoft Edge. You're going to left click twice. My PC is probably running extremely slow, but anyway, from there, you're going to see your profile. So therefore, you're going to see a profile picture right here. The three dots, right? Here's where you're going to want to go. You're going to left click that. Then you're going to come down to where it says history. You're going to left click there. And now if you want to delete all that, make sure that your history is completely erased, because this right here will help your computer run a lot faster too. Keep it up and running to optimal performance. So if you guys want to, so passwords, stuff like that, you don't want that on the internet. I'm just going to select all for the time being. Updated from the previous version of Microsoft Edge. And then you're going to come down to where it says clear now. You're going to clear that. And it's going to take you to this page right here. This will basically show you some things that you can basically do here. You're probably not going to want to worry too much about that page. So if you want to close that tab out, you'll come up here to that little X. You left click there. Now, if you want to check your history to make sure everything's cleared out, you're going to come back down here to history again. If it doesn't do it that way, you can left click. You always come down to the right side of your screen to where you will see an X. You'll left click on that, and that'll take all that out for you. So I do apologize about the little background of certain things. Politics, I do not talk about that here on this channel, so please keep your politics off my channel. So again, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So you're going to want to come up here to where it says Microsoft Edge. You're going to double left click on your mouse itself. You're going to see your profile right here. This is where you want to be, right where that icon is. You're going to left click there, and from here you're going to come down to where it says history. You're going to left click that, and if you don't see anything there, fantastic. Your whole entire history log is cleared. You don't want to let that build up too much, guys, because that will actually slow down your computer as well. For those of you who are on PC, always make sure that that's always cleared out. Make sure that you don't have anything except for what you basically want on there. So if you have a YouTube channel, keep your YouTube channel right there, your YouTube live stream, keep that on there, but get rid of all the rest of the unnecessary junk that you don't need on there. Because that can cause performance issues. And now I'm going to show you something else. If you have an HP computer and you have this little icon right here, hang on, I'm going to take you right down to it. That little icon, what you're going to want to do is you're going to left click that one time, HP Support Assistant. That is very vital if you have a Hewlett-Packard computer. Okay, so I'm basically going to cover the left side of my screen because this does actually have my information on here. I don't need this getting out. So if you want to check for, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to, oh shit. Hang on a second, guys. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down to, you don't want to go down to messages, but if you want to check for updates, this is the little spot right here. You left click there. And as you can see, checking for updates. And once there's known updates on here, guys, you want to try to, I'm not telling you to download everything, but if you happen to see things that are requiring to be updated, once again, any updates that your PC makes, your PC may shut down automatically. But right now, this is actually searching for the updates on here. And once it shows that there's an update, there will be a little box up here that says download and install. You'll go to download and install, click on that. So therefore you can actually get all of everything exactly completed. For example, get that out of here. So this is basically what it's going to consist of. So you're going to see the whole list here, whole plethora of things. It's not going to basically pop it all up at one time. It's not going to look like this. If you keep your system updated, you really won't have this issue. So you definitely want to make sure that you have everything downloaded and installed. So you're going to download and install here. Go here to the very top. And this is what it's going to look like, guys. So once everything is completed, you'll see loading bars in every one of these little units here. So this is basically how you're going to be able to keep everything updated. All your main files through or your systematic files, this will update everything. So if there's been any significant changes to the file or to any of your HP files, this is exactly what would actually be recommended. So if you see something like this, and as you see right here, guys, HP Connect Optimizer. So what that's doing is that's basically it's optimizing the connection to your internet and stuff like that. So once this completes, this PC may shut down for a brief. It'll tell me that it's going to sign me out. But usually, in most cases, depending on what it's downloading and installing, it may be unlikely for something like that to happen. But in most cases, if your computer does shut down during the update process, don't panic because your computer will automatically reboot itself because it's all ran through the systematic files. So what that's doing is that's basically overwriting all of your old files, but it's updating your system. So you would let something like this run continuously, but it would not hurt to plug your computer in to a power outlet. Because something like this can possibly take anywhere from 15 minutes all the way up to about an hour. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about that, feel free to post your comments in the chats. And when I see your comment, I will definitely reply back to you as quickly as I possibly can. So I'm basically showing you guys the simple way to keep your system completely updated. And if you're worried about your BIOS, don't worry about your BIOS because your computer will automatically update those as soon as you start your PC back up manually. Because that'll be the first thing that'll pop up, BIOS. I know it's been a long time since I've updated anything on this PC. So, as you guys can see, it's just going to continuously move all the way down the list until everything has been fulfilled. Intel Bluetooth driver. That's basically a Bluetooth connect. It's basically what controls your Bluetooth. And usually something like this, when you get to your Bluetooth driver, don't worry about that because that will fly through really fast. Doesn't matter what internet connection you're on. But if you're on Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigs of Wi-Fi is basically all it takes, 2.4 gigs. So give this a moment. And once this completes here, it's going to move down to the very next one. It's going to just go down the whole entire list. Like I said, this is what happens when you don't update and when you don't run your updates randomly. They do build up, they do accumulate, and that can also cause some issues too, guys. So always make sure that you have your computer updated from your installations and progress. Always make sure that you see this because this right here, well, everything that you're downloading into the computer itself, it does not take much memory. So if you guys are wondering, well, I only got a computer that's got about 6 gigs of memory, don't worry about it. That's not really going to have an effect on your computer because by the time it's all said and done, I will show you a way to go in and clear out all your junk files, all your temporary files and stuff like that. So stay tuned, guys, because that's going to be next. And a lot of these And a lot of these, if they actually do happen to run slow, that's usually because it's a pretty big file. So if by chance this video, or if by chance this live stream does in fact help you guys out in the long run, and you don't know exactly what to do, uh, just jump into the chats and I will basically show you exactly how to go through all this stuff again. Okay. So, I mean, it's really simple, guys. It really is. So there's no exact set timer for all this. You can check your software, you can check your hardware, you can do a firmware test, you can do all that. But if you do all this basically back to back or run everything individually, everything's going to come back. Everything's going to pass through because they actually have to have all this software up to date, everything to full compliance, to where everything passes before they could sell that computer device to any consumer or customer, call it what you will. But that's something that they actually have to do because these type of computers are also they're also under a contract with the Federal Trade, or not Federal Trades. Well, yeah, Federal Trades Commissions and the Federal Communications Commissions, guys, known as the FCC. So, like I said, if this computer does restart, it'll go right back. It should go right back into this file. If not, I'll just have to manually boot it back up. And it'll probably just reduce that down to about half. So what it's already downloaded, it will not have to download it again, because the manual downloads, this is what you'd want to do if you're running an HP computer. Always have this right here. Not the cigarette, but HP Support Assistant. You can actually find that on their website, or you can just go into Microsoft Edge and type in HP Support, or HP Support Assistant. That is a free app to download, and that right there will actually give you warranty information and stuff like that. If your computer is under warranty, no worries. But if you have a difficult time with that, reach out to my moderator, Don. So if you happen to see that picture right there in the chats, right below the skulls, that's my moderator. That's one of them. That's one of 4. I'm sure that the other ones probably won't have much of an idea about computers. Like I said, guys, I went to school for this, and if you go back to some of my previous videos, you'll be able to see that I have actually went to school for it, because I basically showed a picture of my student badge. And the school that I went to was a private school. And see, like, for example, this one right here, Intel Video Driver and Control Panel. That's a pretty big file, so that could probably take a minute to download. So once it starts to download, which it's already started, it's about a quarter of the way through. But once everything goes through, guys, if it has a green check mark right here, where all the green check marks are, let me move this up so you guys can see this better. Intel Dynamic Tuning Driver. So basically what that does, that tunes up all your drivers, like your SSD, your storage space, and all that stuff. It basically tunes it basically tunes everything up. So therefore, you don't have to go back and do this manually. If you go through the proper steps, the proper procedures of everything that I just showed you, it's basically it's very simple, guys. It's very simple. So, but like I said, if this video does in fact help you guys out, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up. And for those of you who are new to my channel, not yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more content. So therefore, oh, and by the way, don't forget to turn on your bell notifications. So therefore, you won't miss news here on the channel. So if you guys happen to see something like this, let everything cycle through. Whatever you do, please do just whatever you do not want to stop this function from going all the way through. You want to let it go all, you want to let everything cycle through. Because if it cycles halfway through and you stop it during the midsection of the installation plus so forth, that can actually cause a potential problem. That can cause your computer to slow down. It could probably cause your computer to crash. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you do happen to see something like this run, if you got it running, complete the cycle, let everything cycle through, let everything finish to full completion. Then once it's due to full completion, I'm going to take you over to another page. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to clean out your junk files. Your junk files that may consist of malware, spyware, and some other cookies and some other junk that you don't really need in your PC. So this right here, what I'm about to show you, will in fact keep your PC running to optimal performance. You don't want anything to intercept, because if you have one file colliding with another, that can create havoc for your whole entire PC. But no worries. Always make sure that you have your computer backed up before you start anything specifically. So then therefore, when everything is all said and done, your PC should run, like I said, to full optimal performance. If you see a red X, that means that that file was corrupted. So another way to do that too, if you see a red X or a circle with a white X in it, let it cycle through, and then go back and try to look at the file first, and then go back in and try to re-download and install that file. And if it's an older file and it's not able to download because there's an update in place, then chances are that may be the case, because it's basically opting out of that file to go to the more updated version. So therefore, you guys will know exactly how to take care of a situation like this. If something were to occur, I'm just basically showing you the simple logistics of how to take care of that issue. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, or anything to that sort of nature, let me know what your thoughts are. Feel free to leave your comments up here in the live chats. And if there's something that you have an answer to that you're not too sure about, let me know. Let's communicate, and therefore I can help you get the issue resolved. So if you guys are not exactly sure how to do any of this, again, I will take you through all the standard procedures that you'll need to go through to do this. So what you'll do is you'll come down here, you'll click on that, then you go to updates, or yeah, you go to updates, you'll click on that, you'll check everything out. If you're still having issues with your computer, you definitely want to run your diagnostics. And for those of you who are not exactly sure how to run a diagnostic on your computer's firmware, software, or et cetera, computer or PC performance, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that too. I mean, it's real simple, guys. It's really simple. But as soon as this gets done, and these last, I do believe it's last four, I'm going to show you exactly how to go about running a diagnostics test on your software, your firmware, stuff like that. Because if you run certain tests, and if your fan in your laptop is actually running faster, that's because it's basically checking all the hardware in your computer. Your software, it'll basically give you a whole entire list of specs. Everything should pass. If one thing does not pass, go in and troubleshoot it. Figure out what the root cause of that issue is. Resolve that issue immediately. Because if you don't resolve that issue, that can cause your computer to crash. And it's a likely possibility that something is not functioning adequately like it should. So if it's a hardware issue, then you may have to send your PC off for repairs. But if your computer is out of warranty, they will send you a bill before you get your computer back. So just keep that in mind. So if you actually have something that's under warranty, like a laptop or your desktop, and something is actually wrong, that means something could be possibly malfunctioning, or it could be something inside of your system that could be broken. So always keep that in mind. I wasn't I wasn't really going to be doing a tech video today, but I figured what the hell, since it actually came to mind, I figured, okay, I'll go ahead and do this anyways and see what you guys' thoughts on this are, and see what your thoughts are on this is. And then once, like I said, once everything is complete, this right here is almost completely done. Right now, it's actually still processing the information because all the information here is basically going through your processor. So your processor is basically the main tool that is the main thing that is actually keeping your computer going. So if you do manually stop, so if you do run a test like this, if you're running updates and stuff like that, make sure that all your updates are completed before you do anything else to your computer. Because what I'm showing you right here is the most vital part of your computer. And this right here, all this is on HP, but I'm sure that other computers probably have something similar to this, but not everything is going to be exactly the same. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you actually happen to see something in there that says UEFI, as in Utah Echo Foxtrot India, that is one of the main systematic files that it's basically going to be running as well. So whatever you do, you do not want to stop any updates on your UEFI files. You want to let those run through. because if you do stop something like that from full completion, you can actually cause that file to collide with any other file in your computer, and you're basically going to have to go through some more steps, some more changes. You're going to have to troubleshoot, do this, do that, do this, do that, and it can be a major headache, guys. So always make sure that if you see something like this running in the background, let it cycle through. You can also use this to check your internet speed. You can also use that to check your internet connection. So like I said, all this stuff right here will not have an effect on your disk drive or any of your disk space through your hard drive. This will not affect your hard drive at all. If anything, it will actually help it to run smoother. So, like I said, guys, the more you know, the more you grow. If you have questions about something specifically, jump into the chats, ask me what you want to ask, and if there's something I haven't answered to, I'll be more than happy to assist you with that as well. I just hope that I'm not boring anybody in the chats here. So this is something you definitely want to do. Run something like this. Check your hardware, check your firmware, check your software, and most of all, check your performance. Your software could be anywhere from your your operating system, your firmware that could be like your audio, your microphone, stuff like that. That's pretty much firm. Or actually, that's not your firmware. That's your hardware. But if you guys actually have a gaming system, you definitely want to check everything. Even check your I/O connectors. And this right here, this will not check any of your graphics cards. So if you want to check your graphics card, I showed you guys exactly how to do that. All you got to do is go back and replay the video from the start, and eventually that video will actually go right directly to where I showed you how to check your graphics card and so forth. So just to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up, if you guys are actually on a PC and you have a 600 graphics card and you think that you're going to be able to download Hunter Call of the Wild and be able to play that on a 600 graphics card, it's not going to work because, for one, your graphics card will not support that game. Also, your processor, if you have a low-end computer, laptop, that's probably going to run you about 600 bucks. But if you have something that you know for a fact that will support that, you're going to be looking at right around $1,000 or more. So it's going to have a better graphics card and stuff like that. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, anything that you'd like to ask me, like I said before, jump into the chats, ask me what you'd like, and if there's something I can help you with, fantastic. I'm more than willing to help you guys to get to the bottom root cause of this, of what this issue may possibly be. So you don't actually have to leave this page open. you can come down here, click on that. So if you want to multitask, that's fine. So for example, with that little blue bar down below there, that shows you that that page is still opening, or that page is, let me rephrase that. That means that that page is still open, that tab. So now if you want to go back in and check and see exactly what you're running, software-wise and so forth, Windows 10, Windows 11, same thing still applies. You'll come up here, you'll click on your little window icon, you go to your settings, you come up here to system, you left click that. This type of computer here, you want to scroll to the very bottom, and right below where it says, wait a minute. Okay, you want to look for where it says Edition, Windows 10 Pro. So it doesn't matter if you guys, doesn't matter what system you're running. It could be Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 11 Home. And see, I just go right back into it and it just picks right back up where I left off. And that is a notification. I can get that out of here. That notification can kick rocks. So, and just to let you guys know that your computer is actually capable of multitasking. So if you guys have questions about that, okay, no worries. You can open up more than one tab. I don't highly recommend it, but I mean, you can if you deem that there's some type of issue or something in progress that does not on your behalf of your system running. So that's going to take a while because that's a very, very, very big file, guys. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask me. Something I can help you with. Let's get to it. Uh-oh. That just booted me out. And sometimes if you do have issues with your computer and it does boot you, oh shit. If it does boot you out, don't worry about it. Just go back into it. I think I might be at maximum capacity here. Oh, and like I said, guys, sometimes this will actually require a restart. So you're going to restart the computer. So basically you'll come down here, you restart the computer. Again, you're about to be signed out. Come up here, hit close. You let it do its thing. The computer will shut off and the computer will boot itself back up. So it's nothing serious, guys. Absolutely nothing serious. Because that's what the computer is designed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my PC, even though I've got almost a full battery. Because sometimes, you know, if you do have a laptop and you do have a full battery, make sure that you have your device plugged in to a consistent power source. So once it does restart, look at this. Again, restarting. So once it restarts, it's basically going to boot itself back up. As you can see, I'm actually holding my camera. And now the computer is getting ready to reboot itself, so I don't have to touch my PC. Watch this. Any moment. Look at that. So I'm going to turn my camera this way. I'm going to basically elevate my camera so I can go ahead and enter my Oops, so I can enter my security. So my password has been entered. Thank you so much for the heart, sis. I greatly do appreciate this. And I did not realize I could be in 2 places at one time. That's just that was my evil twin. Every time I turn my computer on, my evil twin pops up. I'm a lot better than that guy is, my evil twin. That's why I can find him to a computer. So anyway, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to possibly log back into my internet. See what happens here first. Okay. Updating Steam. Okay, that's so if you go down to your taskbar, you don't actually have to click it twice. You just take your mouse and you just tap the LMB, your left mouse button. Just tap it once, it'll pull up your dashboard. And again, I'm going to cover this side of my screen here because it does have information pertaining to the device itself. So if I do cover my camera, it's just going to be for a brief moment. So I'll just turn my camera this way. There we go. So now I'm going to basically come back down here to where it says updates. Where the hell's my cursor at? There's 5 updates still pending, so I'm going to click there. So now it's loading all my updates. So I'll come back over here. I'll select all, come back down here again, download and install. I'm going to left click that. And I'm going to click that. Wait a minute. Here we go, guys. Now we're back at the same exact part where it was before. Checking available for disk space. There's, due to the fact that I'm short on memory, that's probably because I have huge files already downloaded. I'll probably end up taking those out and just doing it that way. And once everything is said and done, everything's completed. So right now, while it's doing this right here, it's basically searching. But the rest of it, I'm sure you get the idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Normally you're not supposed to, but let me get out of this page altogether. So Hewlett-Packard Support Assistant. Like I said, if you guys do actually have an HP computer and you want to know exactly where to find that, just go into your Microsoft Edge. Click on that, double click it. Then you'll see a search bar down below. You don't want to type in the URL. That's the one at the very top. So fixes and diagnostics. Let me show you what I mean by this. This is audio, optimize performance, check your operating system, run hardware diagnostics. And if you guys need to send your PC off for something, then you can go over here and you can actually speak to a live technician. So just be sure that you type in everything that needs to be known about the computer itself. So let's see, computer is slow, wireless networking. So I'm not going to chat with that person. So this pretty much just kind of gives you a clear idea of what's going on. So if I want to optimize my performance, I'll come over here to this, I'll click there. And if it's not going to do that, I'm going to right click and I'm going to close that tab out, cancel that out, go back in. I'm going to try that again. So I'm going to check my hardware. Okay, this is a battery, in case you guys don't know. Diagnostic. Okay, hardware diagnostics. Here we go. Fixes and diagnostics. Software. Oh, shit. Nope. I just got that one. Hardware. Here we go. Try something here, guys. Get out of that. Get out of that. HP PC hardware diagnostic Windows. So this works for the Windows operating system known as WOS. In case you don't know, now you do. Since my okay, all right. Nope. I'm gonna go in here and check my memory. Nope. Sometimes it might take a minute, guys. Ooh, I know what I need to do. I'm gonna go into my properties. Just clean up. So basically this is actually opening space in my hard drive, guys. I might have to compress all my files. So anyway, hopefully, like I said, hopefully that covers everything. If there's something that I'm missing that I did mention before, and you actually catch on to what it was that I did mention something about hardware diagnostics, software diagnostics, etc., etc. If there's something I'm missing, leave it over here in the chats. I'll take a look at it, and once I find out exactly once I see exactly what it is, I'm going to get right into that as well. So now, if you're actually wanting to do a disk cleanup, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cursor anywhere on the screen, as long as it's not on an app. You're going to right click. You're going to go to, nope, not personalize. Display settings. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, wrong one. You're going to go to your recycling bin. You're going to come down to where it says this PC. You're going to left click up here. You're going to go up to your C drive. If you're running a solid state drive SSD, you're going to right click. You're going to come down to where it says properties, disk cleanup. Okay, discussion. Cache files, yes, get rid of those. Um, Delivery optimization file. Um, Recycling bin. Temporary files. Click that. You're going to left click there. Now, if you want to know how to move files on your computer to these, you won't be able to move those. So that close out that. Cache files, temporary files, thumbnails. Oh, recycling bin. Then you'll hit OK, and you delete those files. And once this completes, come back over here. 1.08 gigabytes free of 573 gigabytes. Once that completes, that should open up space over here. And for some odd reason, that did not work. Okay, there's another way to do this too. Okay. And now if you want to uninstall a game from now here's another thing too, guys. If you want to uninstall a game like per se, I'll say Half-Life, for example, what you'll do is you'll right click. Okay. What you'll do is you'll left click, right click, go down to where it says manage, and down below that you'll see where it says uninstall. Now if you have the game installed and you want to uninstall it, you'll go there, or another way to deal with that too is you'll go into your settings. Wait a minute. Right click that, apps and features, mobility, system, device manager, disk. Okay, you can probably go to disk management. Anything that's gamer or anything that's, this is basically your most important files in here as well. So you want to leave those alone. You don't want to mess with those. I keep forgetting them. I almost keep forgetting them on Windows 10. Apps and features. So if you go to apps and features, you'll scroll down to the game that you want to uninstall. You look for the most memory that's in your computer. A lot of these games can take up a lot of space in your disk drive, so be sure to be sure that your computer can handle it, because if not, it will not play the game. So, with that being said, guys, like I said, I hope you guys find this video useful. I hope that you find everything that I pretty much mentioned to you very helpful. If so, like I said, hit that thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, haven't yet subscribed, go ahead, get subscribed, turn on your bell notifications. If you want to see more exclusive content like this, be sure to turn on those bell notifications, so therefore you will not miss any news or any tips or any tricks or any type of tech here on the channel. And if you guys definitely, and by you guys subscribing to my channel, not only goes to help the channel as well, but that also goes to help me out as a content creator. So then therefore I can actually help bring more exclusive content like this here on the next upcoming live stream. So if you guys are interested in tech, let's hashtag the word tech over here in the live chats, or let's hashtag that. Fantastic. If you guys are interested in tech support, let's hashtag tech support over here in the chats. So then therefore, if you guys have any questions about anything, you're more than welcome to ask me anything in reference to computers, stuff like that. Like I said, guys, I went to school for this. I took my placement test, never even studied the test, and I just aced it, flying colors. Did not miss one out of 600 questions. So just because I missed those 6 questions, it got me to a 92. But when I actually answered all 6 of them, I did not miss any questions on there. That got me up to 100% on my test. That's my placement test. So like I said, guys, if you want to see more exclusive content like this here on the channel, let's hashtag tech over here in the chats. In case you guys have no idea what the hashtag is, I'll be more than happy to show you exactly what that hashtag thing here is. So, oh shit, hang on just a moment. Let's get a hashtag and put tech afterwards. So, if you guys want to see more exclusive content like this here in the next live stream, I will be live streaming again on Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to see more content, more exclusive content like this, let's hit that thumbs up. Let's show this channel some love. Let's hashtag the words tech over here in the live chats, or we can hashtag tech over in the chats or in the comment section. But until then, it is exactly 9:36 p.m. my time, so it's 8:36 your guys' time. So anyway, I want to thank each and every single one of you for coming to hang out here on the channel tonight. And for those of you who are new and want to see more exclusive content like this, here in the next upcoming videos or live streams, let's hashtag the word tech over here in the chats, and therefore we can get everything going so I can actually make these videos possible for you guys, the viewers. It's not all about me, it's all about you. As I always say, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and stay vigilant. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for the hearts once again, sis. And by the way, one more thing. P.S. Period. I want to thank each and every single one of my subscribers for being here on the channel tonight and and also being the biggest participants here on the channel. I definitely want to thank all my old subscribers, all my newer subscribers. Doesn't matter what type of subscribers you are, as long as you subscribe to my channel, you are officially a subscriber. I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here tonight. And second but last, huge shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers. And also to my moderator, Dawn, and her husband, Robert. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel, guys. I definitely do appreciate the support. And like I said, guys, I will be live streaming again Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not exactly sure what part of the country any other of you viewers out here who are just coming across my channel. So if you guys are actually seeing this, I am probably at least an hour or two ahead of you guys. So if you do want to see more exclusive content, or if you have no idea what I'm all about, you can always go back and check out some of my previous videos from the time being. And if there's something that is actually very beneficial to you guys, let's show this channel some love. And I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you once again for coming to hang out here on the channel. And as I always say, stay safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, stay vigilant. Till then, thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.